At its heart, AWOL is about two brothers who've been let down by the adult world. So Casey, who's the younger one, has got some sort of mild special needs, but he's got a great deal of emotional intelligence.
Casey is one of three brothers, and I think that's right, he didn't get enough oxygen in the womb. Which I don't know what that's technically called, but it means he's kind of not quite there and in his own world. He's kind of away with the fairies most of the time. But in some ways he's kind of more together than H, the older of the three brothers.
Whereas the older brother, H, has been quite hardened really by his experiences and by the neglect and lack of love that he's had. And during the course of the whole journey that they take together with their baby brother, H learns to love really, and to be able to take on full responsibility within the adult world.
Well, I've never played someone with any type of disability before, so it's kind of challenging and quite fun at the same time. He's got an innocence about him that's quite endearing, and it was kind of hard to find at the beginning, I think. Because I'm 19 and he's 14, but he's got about the mental age of about a 9-year-old, so I kind of have to go back quite a few years in my head. But no, it's been quite interesting playing him.
What attracted me to the project was a brilliant piece of writing. We had 5 different scripts initially, but this was the one I always wanted to go with. What's special about Lynn's writing is her she's really in touch with the feelings that you have during this sort of teenage years. She spends a lot of time with teenagers, and particularly teenagers who've had quite difficult, stressful times. So, and she's a very, very good listener, which means that she produces very good dialogue, but it also means that she's listening to the subtext of what people are saying, and I think that comes out really clearly in the script.
When I first read the script, I immediately liked it. I thought it was interesting and endearing and kind of different to your kind of stereotypical story about a bunch of hoodies, from the street. It had a different storyline, and I thought some of the writing was really, really nice. Some of the dialogue, and I thought all the characters were really nicely developed and all had their own little thing. Every character in it kind of contributes to the whole storyline. There's nobody there that doesn't need to be there.
Stand by!
Marcus! 662, take 1, A camera.
My babies are the twins, Ian and Corey.
And this is Lewis Dickinson, and they're all playing baby Severino.
How did they get selected?
Let's go first.
Well, they're in an agency, and the agency just rang to see if you'd like to come for an audition. And then after the audition, we got selected, shortlisted, to go to Manchester to meet the director. And we just went there.
We had quite a lot of rehearsals beforehand, working with him. We had about 2 weeks rehearsals, so by the time we came down to set, the first day of filming, we kind of already knew exactly what the character was like and didn't have to, because a lot of the time when you go onto a shoot, you just start filming straight away, and by the end of the shoot, you've kind of worked out what the character is, but it's kind of too late and you think, oh, I wish in those first days I'd done something like this, something like that. But it was great because we'd had those rehearsals. We just walked onto set and knew exactly how our characters would react in any situation that was thrown at us.
It's been great.
It's been good. It's been hard work though, getting up really early,
Really early in the
travelling.
morning and coming home late at night.
Yeah.
It has been hard, but it's been really good.
Yeah.
So moments to get, guys, before we, within the next hour, before we break for food, will be this shot that we're setting up for now. Aaron with the duvet wrapped round him, followed by the reverse on the chair, with Aaron sat in the chair.
I don't think I've ever felt more excited about a drama project. I think when we got the script and then Mark agreed to direct it, I just knew at that point that we were going to have something quite special. And although it's not been the easiest to shoot, in fact, at times it's really been quite difficult because of trying to deliver something with quite, I guess, quite high aspirations on not a massive budget. But the team have pulled brilliantly together, and it's just been really exciting seeing it unfold and watching the rushes each day coming in and just knowing you've got something quite special in the can. And really, we haven't finished the shoot yet, but I do know that in my heart, and I've never felt so. I don't think I've ever felt so confident about a project before.
Got it? Right, let's cut there.